Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there is a 30-second video clip that emerged online whereby the retired President Uhuru Kenyatta was freely interrupting with Kenyans. Uhuru was driving himself in a grey Mahindra pickup, and he stopped somewhere on the road to greet the bikers. This video is emerging from Narok County, for those who are not aware. When Uhuru Kenyatta retired from the job, he decided that he's going to settle somewhere in Narok. So I wanted to watch this video shortly. After this, we want to check on some few things that is showing clearly that Uhuru Kenyatta has finally settled and he has moved on. Kuna watu walikuwa wanasema maliza uende. So seemingly Uhuru is an easy man. He's back to his normal life, where President Moi, yule mwenye alikufa, pamoja na mama Ngina walimtoa kwa maisha yake ya kawaida, and actually they forced him to be president. Uhuru was willing to give someone else, of course Mudavadi, but they forced to make him president. Watch this video shortly, and after this we will continue. If you are watching this channel but they have not yet subscribed, I'm still humbly requesting you to subscribe so that another time once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who comment, and all people who have joined our membership, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give our video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Anyone who is willing to support our program or our channel here, you can do so even by joining our channel membership or reaching out to me through my WhatsApp number, and of course that is still our M-Pesa number. Thank you for everyone who has really supported our work up to where we are now. Back to our discussion. Now, Uhuru Kenyatta, when he retired from office, he decided that he's going to settle in his new home, and of course Uhuru has several homes. And he decided that he's going to settle in his 1,000-acre farm in Olo Mongi. I don't know if I'm saying it properly. This one is in Transmara in Narok County. And this farm actually is looking the Masai Mara Triangle in the south of west part of Masai Mara National Reserve. That's where Uhuru Kenyatta decided to settle, because he had several options. Number one, of course, he had other home in Ichaweri, apart from this one, and this one is in Kiambu, for those who don't know. He had another home next at State House, pale penye nao Ruto ako as of now, in Nairobi. And then apart from this one, he also had another home. He has also another home at Gichehe Farm. I think this one is in Nakuru County. And apart from this, he still has Nyali residence, of course, in Mombasa. And above all, of course, he has a home abroad. So Uhuru had several options, whichever way he will go. I don't know among these homes which one the state has built for him, or if not, maybe, because now it has become a tradition. Once you retire, you get your package. They also build a house by the state for you. So sijui kama shajengewa or it is in the process. That is the situation. And one thing that is emerging is that when Uhuru settled down in Narok, he has been interacting with the local people there. Actually, this is Mama Mboga. We have boda operators. We have herders, and they have been having a drink and sometimes shopping goodies. So there are people, maybe Uhuru will meet them somewhere in a mall or a shopping center, and he goes for a drink with them. Sometimes he just decides to do shopping for Mama Mbogas as simple as that. And that is Uhuru Kenyatta for you. a man whom William Ruto supporters were telling openly, Maliza uende. So you see, Uhuru is a free man enjoying his life. He can drive himself. And you saw even he has a bodyguard there, of course, a good number of them. And even during this interruption, for those who are very keen, you could see one of the bodyguard coming to just listen to the people talking to Uhuru to give a distance to the president, just to make sure that the retired president is well secured. Uhuru has promised that he will go for a ride with this bike riders. So that means one time you will see him riding there. And that is the current life for Uhuru Kenyatta. A man who brought railaodinga to you as the best person to take over from him. But people decided otherwise, though we are those who believe that it was Chebukati who made the decision, but not the electorate. Sasa maswali yenye nakuja ni kwamba Uhuru, who gave subsidy, right now is at home enjoying his life and even extending the goodies to Mwamboga in his neighborhood in Narok. But William Ruto, whom you voted for, came in and removed the subsidy that was cushioning the poor of the poorest. So, who got it wrong and who was right? Who is suffering between Uhuru Kenyatta and the people whom Ruto referred to as hustlers? And they are suffering in whose hands? Is it in the hands of Uhuru Kenyatta, the hands of William Ruto, or the hands of railaodinga, a man Uhuru Kenyatta gave to Kenyans as a gift, but it never came to happen? So we can learn something here, a political lesson in fact, because most of us, we are voters. So we have to learn political lesson also. We have a president who bring in fertilizer and they call it subsidy. Na ni msaada kulingana na vile wabunge wanaongea. And he is telling you to do planting. After that harvest, then we will have affordable food. Fertilizer alone is not enough to make food affordable. We also have cartels in the market. After you have harvested your crops, for example, those people who are in tomato farming, onion farming, you get to the market and you find a broker in the market waiting for you with your rolly or a truck. So once you land there, it is only that you are selling to him or you will not sell that product. So in as much Ruto is talking about fertilizer subsidy, is he dealing with the people? I can just refer to them as conmen. These people are calling themselves middlemen, because they are the one who are dictating the price, how much you will sell that product. And you have to sell to them cheaply. After selling to them cheaply, they are going to dictate what price they are going to give it to the common Mamamboga who now want to sell it at the last place there. So the product end up going at a very high price, and in that way there's no way you will make life affordable for common wananchi. So there is nothing Uhuru is regretting as of now. His pension is intact, and of course he has a number of vehicles given by government. He has cooks, secretary, security, and all these people are paid by the state. Uhuru had no problem with either Raila or Ruto taking over power, but at least he thought that Raila was the right person for you and me, in the interest of common mananchi. Because even in the hand of William Ruto, there's no way Ruto will remove his privileges. Of course, they are in the same club, because even Ruto will have to retire one day. So whatever you did to another person, it will happen to you. And again, this one was an act of the parliament. So it means to remove it again, you go back to the parliament. So Ruto will use every means possible to safeguard and secure Uhuru Kenyatta in his retirement, because even him, he will retire at still youthful age. Look at that. So the only person who was duped here, it was the electorate. Ama ndio watu walidanganywa ya kwamba power is going to be divided between the rich families. Walisema Uhuru anakuja kama prime minister, Raila president, Kalonzo, they are going to divide power. Now, Kenya kwanza iko na prime cabinet secretary. The answer is yes. Is that man a poor person? The answer is no. In fact, Mudavadi is the only real billionaire among this cabinet. Hii amethika Linturi ni ya uongo, anapanga kuja kuibia wa Kenya. Hiyo 1.2 billion ni ukora. Hii ya Mudavadi hata imepunguza. It is more than that. But he has, the poor will come and put their figures high with the plan to go and steal so that it will match. And the rich will be afraid to show so much on what they have to avoid raising eyebrows. And because of this, you can see where Mudavadi put his wealth at 4 billion, it is more than that. That's the truth of the matter. So the only people who will continue suffering here is the poor. There is a club of the rich and the poor. And the only servant whom Uhuru in his own wisdom saw that is the right person to take over and show direction to this country, take care of this Mamamboga, it was Raila. Now, the same Uhuru is the person interrupting with Mamamboga in the village there, in his neighborhood. But the president has no time for Mamamboga as of now. I don't see him interrupting with Mamamboga. I'm yet to see him interrupting with the border operators as of now. Thank you. See you in our next video.